Cool. And it's Scoggins, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm here with Jared Psycho Scoggins, ahead of Bellator 272 at Mohegan Sun, and you look like you're ready to go. Your last 3 fights were canceled, so I'm sure mentally that's really tough. So have you just kind of stayed in a fight camp this whole time, and how has that affected you training-wise?
You know, I was just talking about this earlier. I feel like it's better to have those fights and those be canceled than something like an injury that I'm just like kind of sitting around. You know, I'm still getting amped up to fight on, so I'm still in training camp, still training hard, and it just falls through. So, you know, but I'm here now. I'm ready to go.
Would you say it almost works in your favor because now you've had more chances to work on your game? And if you feel that way, what have you been working on the most?
Definitely. I think like coming here before I came here, same situation. I cut the weight, and then that fight fell through. So I've been through all this before. So it gave me a chance to get to experience all this. Now I just got to do the second part. But I've been working on everything. You know, I pride myself on being well-rounded. So jiu-jitsu, striking, wrestling.
Yeah. Speaking of being well-rounded, I saw something that you're not exactly affiliated with a certain gym. Do you do a lot of cross-training?
So I'm with the UFC gym in Greenville,
Awesome.
South Carolina.
And how's that been treating you?
It's been good. So I've been with them right over a year now, right after my last fight. So yeah, it's been good.
What do you think that's done for you, for your fight game, having a home like that?
It's good. I have like really awesome coaches there, and they all take their time. Like whatever I need from them, they'll work with me individually. We got great teammates. It's just a great environment.
And for Friday night, hopefully we see your hand getting raised.
Definitely.
And how do you see that happening in a perfect world?
I never come out and say, oh, you know, I'm gonna go out there first thing, knock them out. You don't know how it's gonna go, but no matter what, at the end of the night, my hand will be raised.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just want to also say I've interviewed your brother a number of times, Justin.
Sweet.
When he was doing a lot of the fights for Ryzen.
Yeah.
My first question to you is, beyond battling your way into the rankings, do you see this fight as having implications regarding a possible Grand Prix bracketing? There's been talks about possible bantamweight Grand Prix for Bellator. So yeah, that's my first question. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. I definitely want to be involved in that tournament. So I figure the way to do that is to get ranked, and the way to get ranked is to be a top-ranked guy. So I do this week. Hopefully, I slide up in the rankings, and that puts me in the running for that tournament.
Part 2 of that question is, if there is, as a result of that possible Grand Prix, have you been studying the other fighters in the bantamweight division?
Dude, the bantamweight division might be the toughest division in all of Bellator. You know, it's a freaking stacked division, and it would be tough, but you know, I'm excited to test myself against those other guys, and I think I come out on top in that tournament. I think I'm the best bantamweight in the world, and I have watched a lot of those guys, and I think I stack up well against them.
Now, your last fight that was supposed to happen, unfortunately, didn't happen because you tested positive for COVID. I'm curious to know, did you get any of the symptoms of it? How that impact your training? Are you still feeling anything right now?
No, I feel great. Actually, I was packing my bag, getting ready to leave for the fight, and they called me. I had no idea I had COVID, and they called me and were like, "Yep, don't get on your plane." I was like, "Oh shit, all right." Yeah. So no, I mean, I had a headache for a couple of days, but I was like, "No, whatever." And they called me and told me. I was like, "No fucking way."
Because right now, unfortunately, Diego Sanchez apparently has had caught COVID and is like in the hospital. He's struggling right now. So I was just curious to know if you happen to get any of the worst symptoms that seems like some people get, and then others,
Yeah, some
like you
people that like him, and then some people I figured it just doesn't really affect them.
said.
It's crazy, man.
So like now that you finally have a fight, is it just kind of like finally get to have a fight here? Like what's the mentality
I've
now?
been this far before. I went all the way to weigh-ins, and the fight got scratched. So I'm not gonna jinx anything until I'm actually in that cage. So hopefully we get there.
Because I also know that also before you came to Bellator, you had also there's been other fights that have been canceled throughout your years.
Yeah,
so it seems to be a constant.
It's a mess, man. Freaking. But I'm here. I feel good. I'm gonna make my weight. No problems on my end. So I'm gonna do what I can to make it happen.
My last question is: so now that you finally got the fight, what do you ideally see this fight going in your favor?
You know, I feel like I can take this fight wherever I want it. I'm gonna go out there. I always go out there nice and relaxed. See what's going on, and we'll take it from there. We'll flow through the fight, and if the knockout happens, that's cool. If I choke him out, that's cool. If it's a decision, it's whatever. I'm here to win.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey Jared, listen, coming into Bellator fight, you're fighting in the card of the champion, Sergio, and Kyoji, the former champion.
Thank you. So
So you have the platform to put on a showcase and, make a statement to the champion, be like, coming Grand Prix, I'm coming for that belt. What are you looking after your fight? Are you going to be watching that fight with Sergio and Kyoji very in depth, making sure to watch it all the way?
definitely, that's the spot I want to be in. So they're where I'm coming to. So I gotta keep those guys in check. Gotta keep them on my radar because that's who I'm gonna be fighting soon enough.
And one of your canceled opponent was Magomedov, right? Yeah, a huge opportunity, honestly,
Yeah.
to steal all the hype. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, you couldn't get that fight set up, and he ended up fighting Rafian, who ended up, shocking the odds, right, and beating him. So coming, if you can get the victory, do you plan on fighting Magomed the first chance you get in the bracket for the Grand Prix?
Whoever they want, really. If this number 7 guy, if it's number 6 next, number 5, I got to beat everyone, I will. If they want to jump me up, go ahead. I'll fight the champion next if they want. Whoever they want.
Listen, 2020 is almost coming to an end. You got any wish lists for the 2021 for you?
Get this fight won, and see what's going on early next year.
All right, thank you so much, Jared. Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you.